Hey there guys, welcome back. More Slay the Spire. We're gonna do the Silent Ascension today. Lose all my gold to remove 2 cards. I've never been more intrigued. Probably the easiest decision of my life. Removing cards. If we can thin this deck out like hella early on. Not to be confused with Hala, the mythical location of the world in DJ McHale's hit series Pendragon. If we can thin this deck out super early and just get ourselves all our good cards coming out on the regular, well, Tyler would be a happy boy. Let me tell you that right now. We had pretty much 0 luck in the last run. Basically, we were total ass is what I'm going to say about it. 666. I'm not spawning Satan. I'm just counting up how much damage I can do to make sure that that man was a dead man. What do we build around? Well, allow me to help you out. I think you take a dagger throw because that doesn't force me to build around anything. So I think that works out fine. I cannot buy anything because I spent all my money to remove cards, which I think is still a right idea. Can we put a curse in this deck? No. I feel very poorly about doing so. I will upgrade a card and I'll be happy about it. And then we will attack Mr. Pentahybrid the Cultist right here. And life will go on and we'll be happy about it. I do not need this overkill survivor card. I will just pop a very straight up defend and life is going to be great for us because yeah, this is still fine. He's hopefully dead in the next turn. If he's not, then I mean, hell, something really terrible has happened. Thank you so much. We've only lost 1 health here, which is good. I think you got to take a Caltrops because the card is just insane. And then you got to decide, how do you want to do this? We can fight an elite now and then rest. We can rest and then get a shop and then fight an elite and then get a thing and then rest. We can fight an elite after this rest and then rest again and then rest again and then rest again. Okay, you've solved the mystery. Thank you so much for being concerned. Caltrops gets upgraded and it's one that borderline just gets thrown out there immediately in all of these fights. You know, as soon as we can get it out there, we get it out there. Please discard a defend. Please hit this guy. We'll discard a strike, and then we'll hit him with a strike. We're going to lose a good chunk of HP in this fight. I just want to make sure all of you are aware of that. I should not have discarded what I did because it's just going to show up in our deck again. So instead, you know what? It's going to take slightly longer, but we take no damage now. And keep in mind, these guys get hit for 5 every time they deal damage to me. And we now have it in a position where as long as we draw 2 block, we take no damage. I'll be in this for the long haul. It's a fight you don't want to be in for the long haul. Because as they continue to add more dazes to the deck, crap gets worse and worse. But it'll be fine. He's going to die right now. And then we only got to deal with 1. And that is fine. Pop this. Pop this. He had friggin' artifacts on him. I knew that. That's okay. Sucky turn right here. But he is dead in the next one. If we even draw just 1 strike and he's dead anyway. We're fine. It's not amazing, but we're fine. I think if a catalyst shows up, you almost have to take it. We have no poison in this deck. But we have a strong ability to make a poison run happen, I think. You know, all we need is 1 poison card and catalyst becomes powerful. It's just a matter of getting to that point where we have I'll be honest, I actually think we played this room poorly. We probably should have defended and then gotten our Caltrops to benefit us. What the hell am I doing? Just discard that and kill this damn dude? Thank you. Do I care about any of this? I don't think so. I think I'm fine with it as is. We're taking this path. We get ourselves a frozen egg. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. 12 damage. Get that guy up to 11 block. Let's do the 12 damage. Just because we don't have a lot of damage dealing in this deck right now. Get our Caltrops out there immediately. And the goal is you hopefully want to kill this guy last, but I'm not looking at this going. I kind of just want to kill all of them right this second. Weaken you. Deal 12 damage, defend twice. And we take nothing. And by that I mean we take a little bit. That's fine. It's okay. Poison Stab does give us... That's weird. Poison Stab does give us a benefit. This is the worst fight. This is a horrible fight. It's just bad. That's nice, but this is normally a very bad boy. Now, luckily, they're essentially just going to kill themselves here. Trying to figure out why I was doing damage to them, but maybe the reason I'm doing damage is because it's my relic I have. It's a funny thought, isn't it? That went way better. However, we did use 2 potions. We have built around nothing. I just want you to know that. There's not a lot of good things going on here. We have a half a poison deck, which isn't the best. I don't know, man. This is sucky. This is really sucky. We also do not want to get this guy below 34 unless we can really smack him. Just chill. It's gonna hit him for 3, put him at 35. This is where you gotta do a stupid amount of damage. Honestly, fantastic. Like, really, really good. I'm gonna be very happy with that. Fantastic. Take another poison stab. If you're gonna try and make poison work, make poison work. It is Big Slime Man. He hits for 32 at least. I think I have to rest. I would have loved to upgrade some stuff, but we're doing okay on the upgrade front. So I can't be too mad. But that's okay. 70, he splits. And he's going to do that on this next turn. Can we get him to 70? We can get him around there. He's hitting for 35. Tell you what, we can actually do a lot of damage to him. And I think you go all in on just doing the damage. Splitting him at 49 ain't too bad, man. It honestly ain't too bad. I don't know why I did that like that. We could have hopefully popped a... He's splitting already. That really sucks. That really sucks. I would have liked to get him much lower. But that's fine. Neutralize you. Get some block out there. This is going to split him when he gets hit. Oh, it sucks a little bit. Actually, it ain't too bad. And I'll tell you why. Because now we can eradicate any chance. I don't think we need Catalyst yet, man. We can eradicate any chance of that guy even doing anything to us. He will die from hitting me. We're going to come out of this alive. And by alive, I mean we're actually sitting fine. That was a fine fight. And then we Phantasmal Killer doesn't really matter. I'll take a Malaise. I think I will Astrolab. And I think I'm going to be dangerous. I picked up Grand Finale. And Endless Agony and Flechettes. Jesus, I literally picked up 3 cards I don't want. But you know what? It's okay. Who am I to complain? Let's go this way. I see the path. We'll snake our way through there. Poison this man as quickly as possible. I can do 18 damage to him. You know what? I am a madman. I forgot he starts with Artifact. In the grand scheme of things, that didn't go too bad. I'm actually okay about it. So this is going to do 6 twice. And then 12. I'll be honest, that went way better than I expected it to. Noxious upgraded. Is almost vital. Dude, the birds are bad for us. However, there's way worse scenarios to be in. This just straight up kills him. Can we... I should have... We're not going to talk about it. Literally, Caltrops is the anti-bird. Like, it's just anti-birds. I have, dude, 60 damage to all enemies. We can never get that to work. It'll never work. I'm going to let you know that right now. It'll never work. But when it does, he's just dead. Caltrops ruins these guys. Like, absolutely ruins them. Which is the best thing ever. Bouncing Flask is good. It's good enough for me to take. 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 to all enemies. Enemies no longer in question mark rooms. Tell you what, we don't hit that many. Though I would buy it. Start each combat with an artifact. I don't think I care. And upgraded well-laid plans can be strong. For sure. So strong that I'm actually probably going to take it. The rest of these are not that great. Let's take that. Let's take Juzu. Juzu just, it benefits you over time. Especially on the last floor if you're trying to, maybe, man. Can we make this work? First pop this, then pop this. Wasn't the greatest scenario. Pop this. Weaken you for your next attack. Retain those 2 cards. And now the question is, can we ever get to a point where we retain enough to get Grand Finale to work? Oh, this is going to require some math, man. This is going to require some math. Okay. We can get this to work. I don't know how we get it to work. But we can get it to work. How many cards do we draw? We won't... Wait a minute. We're drawing 6. We draw 7 each turn. How many cards can you keep in your hand? Endless Agony is going to ruin this. Is there a draw anywhere? Gosh darn it. There's not much we can do about this. We were so close. So stupid, man. Because now we draw too many. We will never get it to work. I don't know why I'm even trying to figure this out. I think this is a scenario of if by any chance it ends up working, hip hip hooray. But for the most part, it's just never gonna work. That was a fine fight in general. Another Endless Agony is just a disaster. I don't think you do that. We can't even give him anything. Do you fight the elite now? No, I think you do the rest and you smith up here. I think you get this to do for it all. Although I do want to get Malaise upgraded soon as well, because we can actually get that to be a 0. We can do 18 to this guy. You got to do it. We'll get hit for 10, which isn't the best. This deck is too big. I got too much crap in this deck. You're dead. You're not dead. You're maybe dead. Do not, you son of a gun. I'm angry. That really makes me mad. But that's okay. We wasted a lot of poison on that man. Question of the hour is, can we draw only 2 cards on the next one? No, wait a minute. What the hell am I smoking? I don't know what I'm doing. Should have probably put Malaise on that one. A wild thought though. Neutralize, hit you, defend. Honestly, Malaise is probably a good idea here, but I will just get hit instead because I'm a friggin' idiot. How many cards do we put into our hand? You put 5 every turn. Short of things going horribly, we can grand finale on the next turn. I think. It put more cards in my friggin' deck. Oh, I hate it. I really hate it. Why am I doing this? Because I found it funny. You will get hit for 54 and die. I am frustrated. I would love to make grand finale work. I really would. I also would love to make another Noxious work. I feel like there is a way that I can break this game and get get this going. That way we at least, every time this comes out, it's at least a well, I mean every time it comes out once, but do you fight the elite here? No, I think you avoid it at all costs. And we have the bird killer just chilling out here to begin with, so that's good. Weaken you. Endless agony you. Endless agony you. Boom. Get well-laid plans out there. Just poison. And this guy literally kills himself. As soon as it gets him fighting. He's doing 10 damage. Obviously, you don't want him to do 10 damage. So let's do it like this. Pop and Noxious. Pop and Noxious, which is not... does not mean Father Noxious, believe it or not. Will this... dude, this... we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's gonna work. Endless Agony, get out of here. Don't I draw additional 2 cards, man? I could draw 1. Now I'd have 3 in there. Why the hell did I get more cards? I have 4 skills. I mean, that... dude, Flechette's is actually super solid. Let's make him lose some strength. He's dead on the next turn, but... question of the hour is... force me to only draw 4 cards. Gosh darn it. One of these days, it is going to happen. Escape plan is good. This deck is too thick. I'm adding too much crap. Lose Bag of Preparation? Yeah. Triple the chance of finding rare cards from combat rewards. Don't actually think that's all that good, but it's all good, I suppose. Escape plan is just another means for us getting Grand Finale to work someday. Flechettes I'd like to save. I'd like to Survivor. I'd like to Poison. I'd like to end my turn. I wanted to save, but I don't have the super well-laid plans out. I'm getting hit for a lot, and that is because your boy is an idiot. And he is very much so focusing on the wrong things right now. He's not focusing on the fact that he's gonna friggin' die. He's focusing on getting a card to work that is just a waste of time to begin with. How does it feel? It feels good. It feels so good. Tyler loves just being a stupid idiot 24/7. All right. Stellar. I do love that card, don't you? Oh, yes. It's the best. We get hit for 3. We keep Grand Finale, but we get hit for 3. How many cards we draw? We draw 5. Beautiful. Now, we draw 5. And we get to draw. And then we remove. And then you Grand Finale. You know what? I can live my life. Phantasmal Killer with the Grand Finale could be the move. Will it ever work? 100% no. Are you friggin' crazy? Of course it won't work. But there's always a dream. Sure, man. Double attacks next turn. Why not? We can pop 2 energy and then let this show go. It's so useless. You know what? Let's do that. I'd love to pop it. However, not today, my friend. We're dead, and I want you all to know that right off the get-go. We're super dead because there's not a whole hell of a lot that Tyler can do here. However, Tyler will try. He'll also stop talking in the third person here, as many people may find it weird. He'll die. Attacks next turn deal double damage, so might as well roll in with that. I mean, that blows, the big one. Doubling his poison, real solid. I think you wait, though. Believe it or not, we might get Grand Finale to work. We actually get to work. I am in a state of disbelief. We will actually kill this stupid guy. Will we? We still don't. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then as always, a like on the video, much appreciated. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. You have a good day. Goodbye.